This snaggletooth is so freaking fantastic right here. Can you turn around? Turn around and show this.
She has a third place ribbon from the Muttminster down here.
Tell me about that. I want you to see the snaggletooth. It's so great.
Third place best underbite in Richmond.
Get out of town! I love it. I love it.
Yeah, here we go. Best underbite.
What if I told you that training one reactive rescue dog could lead to saving 20 more? That's not a hypothetical. That's Allison's story, and it started with a dog that most people would have given up on.
Watch, this is what we work on. Front door. That's the leader of the pack right there. Most dogs rush the door, but with my clients, like Allison, she takes over and shows them who's in charge. And that way, guests can come in. It's wonderful. It's peaceful.
This is Barbie. Look at her now. Calm, gentle, living peacefully with her sister, Millie. But when Allison adopted her 3 years ago, the story was very different. Allison has fostered over 20 dogs in the last year alone. She's broken up dog fights, many of them. This is someone who doesn't just love dogs, she saves them. But first, she had to save Barbie.
I adopted Barbie when she was around 3 years old. I had a 13-year-old dog in the house who I had fostered with before, and you know, she was generally pretty good with other dogs. There are a lot of different ways to do it, but with a 13-year-old dog and a newly adopted dog who clearly had a very traumatic past, I needed to be careful about how I went around introducing them, getting her to really adapt in the household with my other dog, and getting my other dog to adapt as well, because unfortunately Tonka had some bad habits that were not helping. And then once I started researching, there weren't a lot of options where trainers were not using electric collars, and I am...
It's a big one. I'm very against that.
Vehemently against it for the situation that I was in. And the issues were not something that you could change or improve with treat-based training either.
Right.
You know, she's a puppy. Treat-based training, wonderful, right?
Sure.
That's what it's there for. Positive reinforcement.
Positive association with behaviors that we're teaching, wonderful, but we don't want to rely on treats because that's not the leadership that our dogs need from us long term.
Exactly. That led me to Barkbusters, and that led me to you. And after our very first conversation, I knew that was the route I wanted to take, and that's what was best for me and for my dogs and for our future.
But here's the thing. Allison couldn't just use any training method. She had a 13-year-old dog, a traumatized rescue, and a mission to foster more dogs in the future. The method mattered.
Like, where am I going to eat? I can't be near the other's food. I remember that. We had to manage that. Right?
Yep. Yep. And now they can lick off the same spoon.
See that? Yes, we can.
From having to separate them at feeding time to licking off the same spoon. That's the kind of transformation that changes everything.
A lot of dogs need help.
Yeah.
Any little impact that we can make is awesome. Millie loves having foster puppies. So I think if we go longer than a week or two without a foster puppy,
she starts getting antsy?
Yeah, she's itching. Yeah, she's very gentle with the puppies.
Yeah.
Millie became Allison's secret weapon, a perfectly socialized foster sister who teaches scared puppies that the world can be safe.
Changes that that you taught me and that I was able to make changed her life.
Yeah.
It changed my life with her. My ability to travel with her when I travel for work, stay in hotels, take her to, restaurants, breweries, wineries, hiking, and allowed me to now have fostered over 20 dogs since I've adopted her.
That's awesome, Allison. Thank you for sharing all that. It's very, very meaningful.
Where are you going?
Honored and grateful to be a part of it and to help. So you rock.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.